Well, finally, the servers are back up. It's been like over half a day, but I finally got the chance to log in and have a little check of the changes or the rewards that we're going to be getting with the 15th anniversary. I have not logged in, so I don't actually know what we're going to get, and I'm very interested to see what we get, because we get the collector's editions of Mordor, Morgul, and War of Three Peaks. Yeah, I own already the ultimate edition of all three of those expansions, so I'm very interested to see what I get on my account specifically. And then what I want to do is I'm going to make a new account, and I'm just going to have a little peek at what we actually get when we go on that account. Just see what we get from scratch, you know, as a player starting today, what you would get. Assuming that works. If not, I have spare accounts ready to go. Okay, so we've logged in. We have quite a lot of information here. So we have the anniversary stuff. That's fine. Looking at this, we've got Warseed appearances. We got the Starlight accessories comparison. Okay, so that's all the 15th anniversary stuff. That's cool. I don't have enough room. Oh, I am cluttered. Oops. Okay, so now that my inventory is a little bit sorted out, we'll go through that in a moment. I got all the VIP stuff. Thank you for being VIP. Your account's been flagged so that all current and future characters will receive the Tome of the Chestnut Corgi. Awesome. What's that look like? Aw. The account has been flagged to all the current and future characters will receive a light weapon aura. Nice. Tome of the Chestnut Corgi. Yep, so we got that as well. And we also got the light weapon aura. That's also nice. Thank you for joining us on the 15th anniversary. Each of your characters will automatically receive a year 10 gift upon their next login. That is right. As of the 18th of April, I have been playing this game for 10 years. Crazy to think. Kind of perfect timing with the anniversary festival. But yeah, 10-year gift. That's nice. I think I get the dragon fireworks, which is very fun. I'm very much looking forward to that. Account item, Mordor Collector's Edition has been purchased. Okay, so I already have the Ultimate Edition, but I have got the Collector's Edition. I don't have a list of what that included, but we'll have a look in a moment. War of Three Peaks Collector's Edition, I also have the Ultimate for that as well. Ever On and On. Okay. Do I not already have that? I'm not sure. Minas Morgul Collector's Edition, again, I have the Ultimate Edition, and that's fine. But we do have the title awarded Ever On and On, the Mordor account items claimed, which is nice. Deed completed, 15th anniversary. Awesome. Play to level 2 during our 15th anniversary, and then you get all that. So there is a sort of pre-requirement there, which is nice. And also, I got 5 LOTRO points. So we got the Improved Expedition Supplies, contains boosts and supplies for purchasing the Collector's Edition of Minas Morgul. Three Peaks Collector's Edition supplies, so we get supplies for purchasing the Collector's Edition of War of Three Peaks. We also get the 15-year celebration login gifts, the 15-year celebration VIP login gifts, the Collector's Edition bundle bonus items for Mordor. We also get the 10-year gift box, the light weapon aura, and 2 Valars. One 120, and this looks to be a 105 Valar as well. Very interesting. I'm going to just do a quick relog and just double check there's not any extra items. Okay, I was right to log back in. We also have the Collector's Edition bonus items for the others. Now, what I want to do is I'm just going to have a look at these, like the gift box and stuff, like the VIP stuff. But what I think I want to do is go on a new character, and I want to have a fresh inventory, because maybe we can keep track of things a little bit easier. Okay, so I logged into my other runekeeper, who has a lot clearer of an inventory, and let's have a little look at what we got. So here's our inventory. We got the 10-year gift box, which just gives me the dragon fireworks, which that's a completely separate thing from the 15-year anniversary specifically, but probably my favorite set of fireworks, not gonna lie. But then we also have the Mordor Collector's Edition, which does include the Mordor Collector title. We also got the Hopeful Swan Kite. However, since I already own that, that's useless to me. Same with the horse, which is the steed of the Alliance of the Third Age. Not my favorite horse by any means, but it's fine. Also, alongside the Collector's Armor, which, again, I prefer the Ultimate Edition stuff, but that cloak is quite nice, I guess. Pretty cool. The Minas Morgul stuff, once again, the Great Alliance outfit, which is interesting. That's a Don't think I've ever really seen the cloak with the hood up, but that's fine, I guess. And again, tome and the horse, which I can't use. But again, if you haven't got this expansion stuff, that's great. You know, you get a horse off the bat. That's amazing. And then once again, these now. So with the War of Three Peaks, you're getting a tracery token, 3 tracery token incomparables every single time. Now I'm interested to see, as the game stands, when I log in after May 10th, for example, am I going to also get both the collector's edition and am I going to get the ultimate edition? Do I now get like 3 of these from here and then however many I get from the War of Three Peaks ultimate edition? Like, how many do I get there? I'm not too sure. I guess we'll just have to wait until the 10th and then go from there. But I also want to see what this aura looks like, but I don't think it's very easy to see when it's a runestone. So we'll probably have to jump on another character very briefly and just have a look at what a light aura does look like. So on top of that, you also get these cosmetic cloaks. So you get the starlight cloak here and also the hooded variation as well. I think they look overall pretty nice. It reminds me of there's a cloak similar to this with, I think, flames on the back that you can get from Lelia's Market. I don't know why. I think it's this bit here. Specifically reminds me of that model. But yeah, overall quite nice. Not sure if I'd use it or have a massive use of it, but I'm sure I could find an excuse, I'm sure. But on top of that, we do, as I said, have the 15-year celebration login gifts. So in total, we get 10 mithril coins or an anniversary small carry-all selection box, a 15-year celebration gift box, and also a gift of the Valor. So we actually get a level 50 Valor from that, which is pretty cool. And we also get our VIP one as well, which gives us 40 mithril coins, a medium carry-all, and a 15-year celebration VIP gift box. So let's go see what's in these as well. I actually didn't really pay too much attention to the page, so we'll see what that's like. So riding characteristic, I already have that, but I'm sure that's useful for lots of people, just having one of those extra. We also get a virtue acceleration tome for 2,000 virtue experience, a reputation acceleration tome for 5,000, a 90-minute slayer and skill deed boost. Very nice. A tracery reclamation scroll, a incomparable tracery token, and also a legendary item box, which gives us a class appropriate legendary item. I can see that maybe being usable or useful if you want to have a swap and maybe get a nice weapon from there. It depends on if it gives you traceries as well. We might have to go look. It is on me though, so that might not be too useful. The 15-year VIP celebration thing gives us a virtue acceleration tome again, another rep acceleration tome, another slayer and skill deed accelerator, a tracery reclamation scroll, a legendary token, another legendary item box, and a massive pile of silver scraps. That seems a little odd to me. 2 gold, but I guess gold is gold at the end of the day. Very interesting. On top of that, we also have the expedition supplies for Morgul, which should include 2 shattered Morgul traceries, a Tome of Extraordinary Experience, 5 of those, and what looks to be 5 more rep acceleration tomes. So those are pretty nice. Those are bound to account as well, which is also pretty cool. And a 3 Peaks selectors, which is the 3 Peaks large carry-all selection box. So in total, you get a small, medium, and large carry-all. So that's pretty cool. I might grab a Essence and Tracery carry-all. Been meaning to buy one of those, so gives me an excuse. Okay, so this is what I'm going to find very interesting. I have just made this account. It's a brand new account, less than a minute old, and I'm going to make a character. We are a free account, as you can see. We should have a Bjorning unlocked though, which is lovely. So very quick character introduction, but I want to just see what a fresh account gets, and also if a new account that's created after the fact actually still gets the benefits, because I don't know, is it going to be only pre-existing accounts or is it new accounts as well? Like if you made another account, if you joined this event, are you going to get all the free stuff? Okay, so logged in, let's have a little look. I'm pretty sure it said that you have to get to level 2, but let's just have a look. So we can get the Chestnut Corgi. Again, this account was just created, as you can see. I also get a horse, the Starlight horse, which I guess I must have just not seen because it must have automatically applied to my account. So that's also interesting. So we got that. We got Steed of Starlight. So let's go, I guess, have a look at that in a minute. And the good thing, I guess, is we get the riding skill. So with this account, which I don't know if I'll ever use it, but we are going to get the Valor and stuff. Oh, I even just got this one. It's minimum level 5, which we will have at the end of this intro. So what I guess I'll do is I'll quickly run through this intro, about 8 minutes. Very, very quick. And let's just go have a look and see what a fresh account gets and if I'm even going to have enough inventory space for all the extra items that I'm about to obtain. Okay, and we've just reached level 2 in the Beyonding intro, and we get this lovely update of all the stuff. So that's a lot. Thank you for purchasing the Mordor. The item cannot be delivered as this character who has not completed the intro and tutorial. Complete the intro story, log on to a character that already has to receive your area of the Valar level boost. So as a brand new player, we're getting a Valar. So with the intro done, we are now level 5, and we should be able to get all of our stuff. So let's move all these down and see if we even have enough space on a brand new account to actually have all this stuff. First things first, we have the 15-year celebration login gifts, which everybody will get, which is 10 mithril coins, the anniversary small carryall, which is lovely, a 15-year celebration gift box, and the gift of the Valar. So this character can immediately go to level 50, which is crazy actually when you think about it that way. Like, just in general, yeah, that's crazy. The 15-year celebration gift box, which then includes all this extra stuff. So this character now has a legendary item, which should also achieve with the gift of the Valar, right? Depends on how that works. We also get the virtual experience, the reputation acceleration tome, the 90-minute slayer and deed boost, the tracery reclamation scroll, and a incomparable tracery token. On top of that, we also have the expedition supplies, which gives us the 5 acceleration tomes, 5 extraordinary supplies, and the 2 shattered Morgul traceries. And the 3 peaks is just the carryall. But again, I mean, we get a small, medium, and large carryall out of all of this, which is pretty crazy. We also would have gotten the... we would immediately have obtained the riding skill, which you can now see from this being able to be used. So that is the point, is if the character you first used doesn't have the riding skill, it will automatically be consumed. But I guess we can have a look at this new horse and ride around on it. All lovely and nice. I feel like we're going to see a lot of people with this horse in the coming times. And then on top of that, we've got the Mordor Collector's Edition. So that includes a all the Warsteed stuff. We also get the Tome of the Hopeful Swan. We also get the title, Mordor Collector. We also get the Collector's Edition armor, which I went through before, and the steed, which is automatically taken as well. So pretty good, all in all. The War of Three Peaks, which is a little bit jumping forward, but again, we get the 3 tracery token and the Orc's Bane stuff, as well as the cosmetics. So lastly, as well as the Minas Morgul, we're doing a slightly out of order, but we also get from that the Steed of the Great Alliance. We also get the Warsteed stuff, the Tome of the Shepherd Dog, and again, the cosmetics from that. But with the way this all works with this update, we now have all of the content except from Gundabad in this game. We can play this game without having to purchase basically anything on this character. We've got the riding skill, we've got a horse, we already skipped that. We've got 5 hours of double XP, and then, you know, we just get a chance to go forward with that. Now, one thing I will say is I thought we would get a Valar, but that must be the Valar is a VIP thing. So whilst we don't get to go to 120, we do get to go to level 50. And if you were to get a month of VIP, that should give you the 105 and also the 120 Valar, which means what I would do personally is probably make 3 characters, 1 at 50, 1 at 105, and 1 at 120. But I would also think about sort of just using all 3 on the same character back to back to back, getting that massive amount of virtual experience plus the accelerators. And also you get probably a decent amount of legendary items out of that. So you could have probably a legendary weapon for each spec if you did it properly. So that is what you get from a free account. But you also get a lot from the VIP. So overall, now is the best time for you to just log in, make an account if you haven't already. If you were putting it off and thinking about it, now's the best time, because by the time you get to Gundabad, it might even be available for LOTRO points, and you'll most certainly have enough points to purchase it. Now, that said, there are a couple pieces of content still behind LOTRO points. Yondershire, which is just released, which I've still not actually had a look at. This over here. So that is... Oh, they've also put this on sale. So looking at content, expansion-wise, there's Far and Orient and Where Dragons Dwell. That is something that is still there. And we also have the quest pack. So Yondershire, Ranges and Ruins. And then we also have Blood of Azog. So those are the last 3 sort of non-expansions. And then Bilbo, Baggins, Wildwoods, Mists, Vales of Anduin. So there are a couple of extra quest packs and stuff that are... that you do have to purchase, but overall there's a lot of stuff that's just unlocked by playing or making an account or anything of the sort right now. So now is definitely the best time to jump in if you were ever putting it off. So the most crazy thing about all this is this one event is basically making the last year plus of time on the free-to-play account a completely moot point. We were just about to hit Moria, just about to purchase it. We're a couple of LOTRO point runs away, and now if I log into that account, I'm gonna have up to Helm's Deep forever. And if I log in during the current event, I'm gonna have up to War of Three Peaks with the extras from the collector's edition and everything like that. That is absolutely crazy. I do want some opinions on what to do. Do I log in during this time? Do I hold off and still work out to the next expansions? Like, no matter what, I'm gonna have up to Helm's Deep. That's fine, but do I hold off and then need to still purchase, Mordor, Morgul, War of Three Peaks, and Gundabad eventually? Or do I just log in now and get it? I'm on the idea of staying off for now so that in the future anyone can come along and still see what it's like in order to purchase everything. It's much like I did with the free Bilbo stuff and free quest pack code. I didn't want to sort of mess it up and make it, outdated. But I guess really the whole series is outdated because, well, we're going to have all the content. So I just wanted some opinions from you guys, see what you want, if you want me to continue with it or just sort of maybe a restart or, I don't know, carry on with the newest expansion stuff. Just need some opinions because I'm a little bit stuck on that. But either way, hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you guys all in the next video, whatever it may be or whenever it may be. If not, I do stream pretty regularly on Twitch, so drop a follow if you're interested. And yeah, see you guys later. Bye-bye.